So we were told 4 o'clock, and you guys walk right in at 4:20 like you should.
That's what we're known for, dude.
It all checks out.
Happy birthday, man.
Yeah, man, it's my birthday. It's, wow, weird.
How old are you now?
Oh, 20.
Yeah.
20-ish.
This is dirty 30 for me, man. What a
buddy.
trip.
Wow, look at that.
Welcome
ready, dude.
aboard.
I'm looking forward to 40, 50, 60. It's great growing up.
Yeah. Well, I think I really do feel like it gets better as you get older.
Dude. I mean, people take you serious. You guys ever being like 21 and like you're like trying to like swipe your card for something and everyone's just like mad at you and you don't know how anything works. Like,
Yeah. And everyone just hates you. That's just life.
And now it's like that, but I'm 30, so I can fake it. I'm kidding.
So we're talking with the guys from Sublime. We're going to get some new music. The closest I can get to is later this summer.
Yes, dude. The date is July 18th.
July 18th.
Yes.
I think I told me not to say that.
Fantastic.
Whatever, we're about to announce. Who cares, dude?
We got the exclusive.
I love
dude,
it.
it's going to be here, and we're really stoked. We did it at this spot called the Harbor Martyr Studio in San Pedro, my boy John, and all our friends and homies, and we had a lot of fun, man. I think people are going to dig it.
Tell me about working on new music with Travis Barker and with John Feldmann.
Well, you know what's funny is that we love those dudes. I mean, they're legends, right?
Yep.
We did some writing sessions with them and just had a lot of fun. I don't even think it's really tough because you know how things get mistranslated and big hype happens with press releases. But none of the stuff we worked on with them is going to be on this record, which could be like a hint for future. I mean, I would love to work with them further in the future with stuff, but those were just some awesome writing sessions, and we already had this whole body of work basically
I didn't know
done.
that.
Yeah, things kind of got a little mistranslated, but they're just such huge fans, and they're amazing producers. So I think stuff in the future with them would be awesome. Get Bud and Eric in there. Maybe have a drum off with Bud and Travis. I think that'd be awesome.
Oh, yeah. And you were kind of saying when I saw you at Beach Life that you guys just started jamming out and things were just kind of coming to you.
Yeah, man, it's organic, Like I got my buddy Zane here in the studio with us, and he's my partner in Sunburnt Records, our little spiritual successor to Skunk. And we write all our stuff together, and we have fun, and then write stuff with my uncles, and a lot of the stuff is inspired by unreleased Sublime material. So our goal with this was to not like, here's a brand new Sublime record, which, that's what we're putting it out as, obviously. But this is my tribute and inspiration to the work of my uncles, because, I mean, you can't match up to something like that happened in that era, and it was just a moment in time.
It was a moment in time. It was a time and place, and it was
exactly
amazing.
Man. So this is just us saying, wow, like looking back on it. This is like the epilogue and the thank you to everybody, and we'll do this till the sun blows up, man.
How many tracks are on the new album?
Oh, we're still putting the track list together. I was just in there yesterday, but it's looking like 18, probably around there.
18, nice.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I like it. How many do you have to pick from?
Oh man, well we had a huge batch that obviously we wrote with Trav and Feldmann, but it was such a different writing process that I think those songs felt different enough to save for later, kind of.
Interesting.
So I think we wrote about, not counting those ones, just like 20 songs altogether, and then we did a bunch of jams. Yeah, we were in there, Eric, me, Bud, and Trey, our guitar player, Zano, my guitar player, and then we just have homies in there. We got Fletcher jamming on some of this, Pennywise, and my boy G-Love dropping a verse, and Zach from Fiddlar, just like...
Ooh, yes.
Yeah, dude, like all of our friends. To me, it's just... The more it feels just like fun, party time, like throwing it all together and seeing what sticks, I think that's the right move.
It's good to have friends that are musical. That can actually...
Yeah, totally. Totally,
And speaking of Fletcher from Pennywise, he came out and joined you guys at Warped Tour in D.C.
How cool is that?
And he did Same in the End. Yeah. Was it a surprise?
Well, I walked up to him right beforehand, and I was like, dude, come up and do a song. He's like, oh, no. I'm like, dude, come on, man. And he had asked me, or him, the Pennywise dudes had me come up and do Same in the End with them years before I ever joined Sublime, and I did not know that one. And so I'm like, we were at Punk in the Park, and I'm like trying to read off my, like, I don't know the lyrics. Oh my God.
Off your phone?
Yeah. And it was like so embarrassing. I just felt like I blew it. And like Fletcher was kind of messing with me and joking around and stuff. So now I was like, all right, you come up and do it now. And then of course he just killed it. And he's like an uncle, you know.
Yeah.
He's my guy, you know. He's our boy, and he had this rad little speech right beforehand, and it was just such a rad way to end off our set because I think we still had like 10 minutes to fill. So I was like, speech.
Yeah.
Say something. Speaking of, you're going to be playing Fear and Loathing in Vegas. And that is in August, and that's with Pennywise and the Vandals and a whole bunch of different bands.
Whole takeover, man. It's gonna be fun for the whole family.
And you're going to be doing the Warped Tour in Long Beach, right?
Yeah. So this is official now.
Gave the mayor, or he just gave us the Sublime Way sign.
Oh, you guys have a street?
Yeah.
As of today.
We gave him a gold album.
That's pretty cool.
Wow. So it's Sublime Way.
Yeah, dude, our mayor is rad. Like, Long Beach is like the place to be. It's just like happening, emergent scene of music, and so many events coming up in the next few years, and the mayor's so supportive of that. So yeah, he was given this like conference explaining all the awesome events that are happening. Kevin Lyman was there from Warped Tour, and I came up and did a little acoustic song. And yeah, he presented us with this, like a street sign that said Sublime Way, and so we're just gonna pick a spot. There'll be like an official.
You get to pick where your street is?
I think so, something like that. I think there's like a within
like
certain
a couple
parameters.
different choices.
Make it like
Yeah,
the
a couple different
405.
choices.
Yeah.
Maybe Sublime Way on the
This is now
405.
Sublime Freeway.
Maybe it'll make it more pleasant to drive.
Yeah, dude, something. Oh man, but it was so sweet of him, and yeah, man, there's just so much exciting stuff still happening in Southern California that a lot of people don't know about. So like for me joining Sublime, a big part of that was trying to just shed some light on that, and to have an ally over there in Long Beach, and you know all the shows that we're putting out with Sunburnt Records has been really fun with working with local smaller bands, and there's so many artists that have been influenced by what Sublime has done, and it's still here, man, and it's exciting.
Look at all the love we found.
Yeah.
Tribute has just been amazing.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
really been amazing. Putting out an update and all that stuff, it's really been great.
Yeah, man, it just shows how many, and what a perfect title for it, right? Like
Yep.
it just shows how much, like if you're just creating genuine music that reflects your life and times, then sometimes people tap into that, and you look around you and you go, where did this family come from?
Right.
Where did all this love come from? So we find ourselves just feel like lucky every day.
We have Jakob and Eric in the studio from Sublime, and we're going to have you guys play some music live. A new song from the album?
Yes, I want to play you guys this new song. I'm really excited. Zeno's going to play guitar with us on this one, and we're going to sing it, do a little acoustic version.
Fantastic.
And it's going to be out in July, and you should listen to it and buy our tapes and CDs. And tell your friends.
All the tapes.
And then-
I'll buy your vinyl. How about that?
Yes, buy the vinyl and come see us Warped Tour, and come out to a Sunburnt Stylish show near you. I think July 5th is the next one here in Los Angeles
Love it.
at
Oh,
Milky's.
yeah.
At Milky's. Come
Milky's.
through.
We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back with live music that is brand new from Sublime next.